Today we did Vacation Bible School for the kids, and we had people working on the church roof to fix it, and we did prayer walks, and we met all these little kids for a second time, and they just love when you come up and talk to them and make friends with them and do your best to speak to them with the little Spanish that we know. I met a little girl, Camille, today, and she just clung on to me and just loved me and even let me take a picture with her. And it's just been a really good experience.
When we went door to door, we went to a door with this young gal, and as we were talking to her, a lady from the church was telling her about Jesus, and she wanted to accept Jesus into her life, and so we got to witness that, and it was very emotional for me. It was very overpowering, and it was very hard not to cry just seeing something so amazing happening like that. And after we walked by and we were done with that, it was so amazing. And Courtney looks over to me and she goes, "Alyssa, I got goosebumps." That was just, it was just the best experience in the world.
I've experienced a lot of things. I've seen poverty worse than I've seen in America. And on top of that, I've seen the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And it's crazy to think that they can be so nice, but have so little at the same time.
One thing that I found interesting while being here in Mexico is our work project, just being up, we're roofing. One of the things that is really cool is even though there's a language barrier there, that we're still able to get along and communicate what we're doing. And I just think it's cool that God's brought us together to just come together and just do one thing, and it's just been an amazing experience to be here.
Driving through all the homes and watching people have much less than we have, and still they're much happier people than we are, and the way that they were really patient with all of us through a language barrier, and they were even more polite than anybody I've probably ever seen, in the shops and at the churches. They were all really accepting. I thought walking in that we were going to be judged for just being visitors, for not belonging, and it was the total opposite.
It was an amazing experience as we were going house to house and just explaining on where we were at with the church and inviting their kids to come for VBS. And as we were walking, we saw this old lady, and she was having pain in her arms and her bones and for the past 3 years, and we just took the time to pray for her. And in that moment, as we were praying and as I was praying, it was just the most touching moment. Just see her cry and just the Holy Spirit coming in over all of us, and it was just, I was bawling my eyes out as I just feeling the Lord, and I could tell that she was just so thankful. And that is one moment that I won't forget.